Good afternoon, everyone. I hope you are having fun in today's training. My name is Ryan. I am the virtual job assistant of Diana and Lulu. Today, you will have an overview of the American culture. Please listen and take notes. Let us start. The United States of America, USA, is a federal constitutional republic made up of 50 states, 48 continental states, plus Alaska and Hawaii, the two newest states, and one federal district, Washington, D.C., the capital district. The country is situated in the central southern part of North America, almost entirely in the Western Hemisphere. The USA is washed by the Atlantic Ocean in the east and by the Pacific Ocean in the west. The mainland United States borders Canada to the north and Mexico to the south. The history. Native Americans lived in the Americas for thousands of years. English people in 1607 went to the place now called Jamestown, Virginia. Other European settlers went to the colonies, mostly from England and later Great Britain. France, Spain, and the Netherlands also colonized North America. In 1775, a war between the 13 colonies and Britain began when the colonists were upset over changes in British policies. On July 4, 1776, rebel leaders made the United States Declaration of Independence. They won the Revolutionary War and started a new country. They signed the Constitution in 1787 and the Bill of Rights in 1791. George Washington, who had led the war, became its first president. Prior to higher education, American students attend primary and secondary school for a combined total of 12 years. These years are referred to as the 1st through 12th grades. Around age 6, U.S. children begin primary school, which is most commonly called elementary school. They attend 5 or 6 years and then go on to secondary school. Secondary school consists of 2 programs. The first is middle school or junior high school, and the second program is high school. A diploma or certificate is awarded upon graduation from high school. After graduating high school, 12th grade, U.S. students may go on to college or university. College or university study is known as higher education. The federal government of the United States, U.S. federal government, is the national government of the United States, a federal republic in North America, composed of 50 states, a federal district, 5 major self-governing territories, and several island possessions. The federal government is composed of 3 distinct branches: legislative, executive, and judicial, whose powers are vested by the U.S. Constitution in the Congress, the President, and the federal courts, respectively. The powers and duties of these branches are further defined by acts of Congress, including the creation of executive departments and courts inferior to the Supreme Court. The culture of the United States of America is primarily of Western culture, European origin and form, but is influenced by a multicultural ethos that includes African, Native American, Asian, Polynesian, and Latin American people and their cultures. The USA is a real patchwork of cultures, identities, and customs. This is a country so large that it has 6 time zones, indicative of the many regional and geographical distinctions. The family unit is generally considered the nuclear family and is typically small, with exceptions among certain ethnic groups. Extended family relatives live in their own homes, often at great distances from their children. Arrive on time for meetings, since time and punctuality are so important to Americans. In the Northeast and Midwest, People are extremely punctual and view it as a sign of disrespect for someone to be late for a meeting or appointment. If you make a presentation, it should be direct and to the point. Visual aids should further enhance your case. Use statistics to back up your claims, since Americans are impressed by hard data and evidence. Missing a deadline is a sign of poor management and inefficiency. Speech is an important form of communication. Every time you open your mouth, you reveal something about yourself to someone else, not just in what you say, but how you say it, so speak clearly and sincerely. Conversation do's look at the person or people you are talking to. If you haven't met before, introduce yourself and ask their name. Ask questions when you don't understand something. It's fine to disagree, but disagree politely. Conversation single quote ts don't fidget. Look elsewhere while someone else is talking. Don't interrupt when someone else is talking. Don't whisper in front of another person. Don't ask personal questions such as how much things cost or why someone looks or dresses the way they do. Thank you. We hope you enjoy the presentation and that you now have an idea on the culture of the Americans and how to communicate with them effectively. Good luck and welcome to the virtual assistant's world.